Hey guys, welcome to episode, I guess, 0 of my hardcore world. This will be like a world tour of the things I created in this world and to just show you guys the progress I made so far. So, right here is where I spawned on the first day. I remember punching down a tree and exploring for a bit, just jumping around. I mined some dirt here, just never mind that. Um, then I set up to sea here with a boat, trying to find new land. I stumbled across this desert village, which would turn out to be my first base of operations. So I set up the most basic things right here, pretty much with yeah, just your normal chests, early game stuff. And here was my first villager, which I had captured. Got me mending, my first mending books. You know, just some basic sugarcane farms and whatnot. Once I acquired enough stuff to, yeah, pretty much make myself some armor and explore further, I created my first nether portal and headed in. The spawn I got in nether was, it's okay, you know. I don't really like the Crimson Forest that much, but I'll take it. It's better than a Soulsand Valley at least. Pretty much didn't do much in the nether in the first few days. The nether later became a transport method for me reaching the end, which is that way. But I mainly went into the nether just to mine some netherite and get my, you know, tools up to a better quality. So this right here is my netherite mine. It started out just with a pickaxe, but I then turned to TNT once I set up my creeper farm, which I will show you in a bit. So basically here I used beds all along. It sucked, but it got me the first few pieces of netherite, which I need. Then right here I started using a tunnel bore, using a TNT duper, which, well, it's further down this way. I'll show you it. So if we just come over here, you can see it. It's basically a mix of a bunch of different slime blocks and observers with linked up TNT duper at the end. So it works like once I hit this, every single module will go forward one and spit out TNT and explode without destroying the machine. It's really great for finding netherite. It also works in an overworld for, you know, clearing out bigger areas and stuff. Anyways, as I said, didn't do that much in the nether, so basically just this, the first 300 days. Once I had my netherite tools, I wanted to defeat the dragon. This was around day 30 to 40, I think, where I decided to try to go to the end. So I explored around a bit in the nether, finding... let me just kill these guys. Well, exploring around the nether, trying to find the nether fortress. Eventually I found one and, well, got the blaze rods and the required pearls. So then I went into the end, which is just this way. Right here you can see the portal. I have one big problem in this world, and that is the nether. I have nothing connecting up. It's basically just a one block or one wide tunnel. It's disgusting. I have to make something greater. However, this portal just links up to the main room for now, and yeah, I can enter the end here. In the end, I defeated the dragon, and once I did that, I made myself my first real XP farm of this world. I had a spider, like cave spider spawner, which I found under my first base, but, well, this is just a lot better. They come down here, turn to half a heart so I can just punch them, using Sweeping Edge on my sword. Basically just kill every single one at the same time. Got myself an enchanting setup here, and yeah. As you can see, I have defeated the dragon a total of 20 times, creating every single, what do you call these? Gateways? Yeah, the end gateways. Pretty much to every single direction. And this is the first one I went into, where I eventually found my elytra. Anyways, let's head back to the overworld, and right now we're gonna spawn in the, well, the base, which is my ocean monument. This is the biggest project I've ever completed in a world ever. It's absolutely massive, and I will show you what it looks like from above. This is a 180 diameter circle, which I drained completely. Around 750,000 water blocks were removed. Then basically I just spawn-proofed everything with slabs and sea lanterns everywhere, creating patterns. And one of my most favorite things of this world is the suits pattern I have going all over. So you have the Queen, Ace, King, and Jack, and as well as all the colors. Looking at this on a map looks really cool, actually. I'm sorry for the frame rate here, by the way. I have no idea why the frame rate is so low when I enter this base, but I haven't found a fix for it. Anyways, this is how it looks like from a map, and it just, I think it's so cool. You can just see everything. Never mind the beacon here and the iron farm here. I'm gonna move them over to the statue, of which I built right over here. Mermaid. My plan is to move the iron farm inside of her, or in the rock here, to get it out of the way more. Anyways, I'm gonna show you a bit more of the monument. So, basically, once I drained everything, I started with a square around this, just so I could stop the guardians spawning. And then I made the circle and started draining that. This took like probably around 500 days, I think, to complete fully. And I started decorating the front and redesigning the entire monument with a dome roof on top, as well as a, how do you call this, like a pagoda. Is that pagoda? So I just googled it, and actually it's called a torii, or tori, I guess. Well, it's one of these. Maybe. We also got the dolphins with some waves. Just a statue I mocked up real quick. I think it looks pretty nice, especially from the outer rim here. I really enjoy this. It's really cool. Then I made my big nether portal here. Basically just mimicking the design of the pagoda, or whatever we call this one, but bigger, just to make a cool entrance to the base, in case you're coming from the nether instead of like the overworld flying in. Let me just head up and sleep real quick so you guys can see anything. Let's go. Alright, so yeah, this right here is just a viewing window right into the guardian farm, which I have. I basically made this as soon as I drained the monument, just to be able to get like infinite amounts of prismarine. So this has been working full time ever since, and it's really, really working out. To get down here, just press this button. We have a trapdoor which opens up. Really neat. And of course, well, you can see a guardian there. So they spawn up in the water and fall through. This is Nembon's design, by the way. Works really well. Right down here, just mine out everything to be able to fit some farms. This is my creeper farm, right here. It's Logical Geek Boy's design, which uses portals to the nether. So as soon as they spawn, they get scared from cats sitting in minecarts right there. Run out and enter the water streams into the nether, where I have a portal on the other side, making them drop down and basically die from fall damage as soon as they enter the portal, with a collection system on the other side. Here's the Guardian farm with some shulker box loaders. We got, well, as you can see, pretty much infinite amount of drops from this. It's working really well. It's just not decorated because it's, well, it's underneath, so I don't really care about it, to be honest. There you go. This is a bit finicky, by the way. Sometimes it doesn't work. You have to like well, there you go. You have to like line up perfectly. If you stand pretty much like this, it's not gonna work. It works now. Just because I'm recording. Let me see. Got some aquariums here as well, just for some small fish. Right there. And the beginning of a storage room. I haven't completed like anything inside of the monument. It's basically just an empty shell right now. But so far I'm really happy with the way the outside turned out, so can't really complain. And as well, I got a staircase up to the main living quarters, where I sleep, and well, where the spawn is from where I enter the end, or when I exit the end, with some diamond armor on display on both sides. I really like it. Got some villagers here as well. Just haven't decided where to put them. Probably will try to get them into my villager trading hall, which is right out here. So just going down this small little cave I made here. I have to decorate this as well, but right down here is the villager trading hall. And this guy is not supposed to be a zombie. I'm gonna send you to the middle. Well, I made a tutorial for this, if anyone's interested or haven't seen it yet. It's a full tutorial to make every single pod up to 88 pods, right, which I got here, 88 villagers, as well as a disposing system and the zombification system. Of course, Brutus is here. How you doing, buddy? Problem here now is this guy is already a zombie, so I'm gonna have to hit him with a weakness because I can't send him here since he will just get turned. Well, the system detects when he gets turned into a zombie right here, and well, since he is a zombie, it won't work. So I'm gonna have to manually fix that guy. On the other side, over here, I have a small cave for my little axolotl friends from the 1.17 update. Once I updated this world to 1.17, I managed to capture some axolotls. Unfortunately, not a blue one yet, but I'm working on it. I want to get some blue ones in here as well. So this is just their small little natural cave where they can swim around and have a good time. Lit by some glowberries, and got some amethyst geodes in the walls as well. I think it makes for a nice scene and atmosphere. The latest project I've worked on is the mermaid statue over here, which I showed briefly before. I'm gonna put my iron farm in it. But this is a schematic I made in a creative world, which I just plonked down using the schematic mod, Lightmatica. I just loaded it and basically just decided where to put it and got to build it. I can, if you guys want, I could create a download link for this, so you could make it yourself if you're interested. But I think it makes for a really nice addition. If you're down here looking up, you can just basically see you're watching over. It's really amazing. I love the placement of this. I just have to work on the lower part here, connecting it down to the floor basically. So in the nether here, I have just go through the portal. My main source of XP, yeah, here's the creeper farm by the way. So they end up in here, and well, basically right now there's just 3 creepers chilling in there, but as soon as they come out, they push each other out, and the drops they drop down right there, with the drops ending up down here in a collection system using minecarts with hoppers. As you can see, this one, it works really well. I just recently cleared this out as well to make some TNT, but yeah, as you can see, it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. Anyways, my main source of XP right now, well, as you can see, I have 286 levels, and of course, it's one of those gold farms. What else? Made a hole in the bedrock here, and there you go. As you can see, Ulmangos gold farm. I just hit one of them, preferably with a bow, but my bow is broken. Here we go. And they all start running into the middle, dying from the minecarts. There are 24 minecarts in each module, or I don't know what to call them. What do you call them? Like drop points. This is basically where I get all my XP. Oh yeah, I totally didn't forget to mention my wither skeleton farm. It's just a normal fortress farm run by a piglet in the middle. Right there, spawning. I have spawn-proofed most of the important blocks. You can see the soil is just bare because basically nothing spawns there. Most important part is the netherrack around. As you can see, it's an okay job. It works really well actually. There's his skull already. So yeah, that's pretty much how far I've come in this world so far. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to ask me, just hit me up in the comments, and I'll get back to you. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video as well. Bye bye.